Example is Cologne, what you heard about. Yes? Cologne. Yeah. Yes.
They are good.
Good. One example is Cologne, what happened. This is nothing.
Over the weekend, thousands took to the streets of Cologne to protest a string of vicious sexual attacks by men who were reportedly of Arab and North African descent. Those attacks come as German leaders face mounting pressure to deal with the influx of migrants from the Middle East. George Thomas has the details.
Tensions are rising in Germany's fourth largest city. Protesters took to the streets of Cologne over the weekend, furious about a string of shocking sexual assaults.
I am here today because we're all very sad about the things that happened here.
The attacks happened during New Year's celebrations in Cologne's main square, when hundreds of young men, reportedly of Arab and North African origin, attacked scores of women. More than 500 women have filed criminal complaints, 40% of them saying they were groped and molested by men. Cologne has been on edge since last Friday, when reports surfaced that refugees who recently arrived in the country were among the suspected attackers. Scores of women stood in front of this cathedral protesting sexual violence.
It is about making clear that we will not stop moving around freely and to protest against victim bashing and women being abused.
Germany's Chancellor Angela Merkel is facing tremendous pressure after allowing more than 1 million refugees into the country in 2015. Over the weekend, some 2,000 anti-Muslim protesters also took to the streets, demanding that Germany closes its borders to refugees.
I am shaken by the events of New Year's Eve, but it is not only about that incident. What is happening at the moment in Germany is concerning. I am worried. I do not have the feeling that this is still my country.
A counter-demonstration defending refugees took place simultaneously in another part of the city. Chancellor Merkel's popularity has dropped since refusing to limit the number of refugees coming into Germany. Almost 3/4 of those polled in a recent survey say migration was the most important issue for the government to deal with this year. Merkel announced a plan Saturday making it easier to deport refugees who commit crimes, following the sexual assault attacks almost 2 weeks ago.
Small city in Germany, every day is happening, and media is not telling.
Jeg ved ikke, om I alle sammen kender det her, der skete i Køln nytårsaften. Er
Det
der
var
nogen, der
ikke
ikke
kun
ved noget om det? Skal ikke kun i Køln.
Det var i Berlin, Hamburg og...
Det skete. Ja. Så det var altså hvor man mishandlede kvinder, hvor de her asylansøgere, der var kommet dagen i forvejen, simpelthen gik rundt og ragede på kvinder og voldtog dem og tog på dem. Han siger så, det her, det er ingenting. Han siger, det er ingenting, det her. Det sker ude i de små landsbyer i Tyskland, men medierne siger intet om det.
For example, in Germany, we have, where I live, small town, they are living only 2,000-3,000 people. And they have over 1,000 refugees.
I den lille landsby, hvor han lever, der bor de 200-300 mennesker. Men her, hvor mange var det? How many?
1,000 refugees.
Der kom 1.000 flygtninge til den lille landsby med 300 mennesker.
Yes, and what happened, what is very interesting, they rape young women, and when somebody go to police, they do not take any action.
De voldtog altså simpelthen de unge piger i byen, og når de så gik til politiet, så skete der ingenting.
Yes. They go shopping center, they steal, police can do nothing actually.
De lavede mange ting, men politiet gjorde ingenting ved det.
This is all happening small town, nobody know. Yes.
Det sker i en lille landsby, som ingen kender.
Yes.
Og så kan vi...
And they are standing evening, 10 people, 15 people, no German young woman can walk like used to be.
Ja, de står i nogle grupper på 10-15 stykker, og så er der simpelthen ingen unge piger, der tør at gå forbi den her.
Yes. And they are saying, we are special guest of Merkel.
Vi er specielle gæster af Merkel, siger.
Yes. Yes. Merkel opened such a door. Refugees, she opened a disaster in European country actually.
Hun har simpelthen gjort klar til en stor disaster, hvad siger vi der? En stor ulykke i Europa ved at åbne den dør for de her flygtninge. Massakre.
Yes.
Your democracy is empty box. It is for you because you are a racist. I'll tell the truth. We are equal under the law. I know the stick is in your hands, but I will assure you, we are not going to fear of you because we are stronger more than yesterday, and will be tomorrow more stronger, and will defeat you.
Our problem is in Germany also. When we started giving rally, there was 100, 200 people, but now coming more people actually. Many thousand people are coming actually.
Altså, vi havde det samme problem som jeg, da vi begyndte at lave demonstrationer i Tyskland. Vi var kun 100 eller et par 100 stykker, men nu er der mange flere.
Yes, but if you keep continue, I believe in 1 year they're gonna be stand 1,000 people here or 2,000.
I hope 10,000.
Yes, 10,000.
1 million.
Yes, 1 million too. Yeah. Yes. Now, question is, if Islam grow, they gonna allow your democracy continue? No, at all.
Hvis I lader islam gro her i Danmark, tror jeg så I de der jeres demokrati gro videre.
Yes.
Jeg tror så de får lov til at
Yes. Islam has no freedom for opinion, no freedom for women, no freedom for human right. This is what Quran talking actually.
Yes.
Yes. No freedom that you allow to speak what you want to speak. So when they are in the majority, they're gonna put 3 conditions to you actually.
Det han siger, i islam der er der ingen ytringsfrihed, der er ingen lige ret for kvinder, der er heller ingen ret for demokrati. Så når de først får magten, jamen, så er der ikke mere at sige til det her.
Yes. Islam and democracy cannot go in one country.
Altså islam og demokrati, eller de kan ikke gå i et andet land, de er uforenelige med det fuldstændig.
Yes.
Med vores frie verden.
Yes. Now I give you one example in Germany. There are many cities, Offenbach, Duisburg, Dietzenbach, where they have parallel create their own Islamization.
Han nævner så en 3 store tyske byer, hvor de simpelthen har parallelt samfund, hvor de simpelthen kører deres egen samfund. Det kan vi jo også i Danmark.
And police cannot go inside because they have to talk imam for Moshe.
Politiet kan ikke komme ind i de områder, fordi de er nødt til at tale med imam først, inden de får lov.
Okay. When I went over there to speak, they said to me, if you want to speak in our town, you have to bring that back.
Okay. Og så, hvor han kom til en af de her byer, hvor de har overtaget, der sagde de til ham, hvis du vil tale her, så kan du godt tage din egen dødspose med.
And what happened, every time when meeting take place about my protection, German government want me that I should keep quiet.
Ja. Hver gang der er et møde angående hans sikkerhed, så prøver den tyske regering at sige, at det er bedst, han tiger stille.
So they see me as a problem, not a Muslim actually.
De ser ham som et problem, men ikke muslimerne.
It's an amazing thing actually. They see me that I am creating trouble, so they say to me, you are provocation to Muslim actually.
De siger, at du er problemet, det er dig, der provokerer muslimerne.
I'm not a provocation Muslim, I'm telling the truth about their ideology actually.
Han siger, han fortæller kun sandhed. Det er ikke en provokation.
Yes. So,
om deres ideologi.
Yes. So I would say, when we want to save our value, our democracy, then we should not care about any fear. We should stand strong and tell them that this country is a Christian country, not a Muslim country actually.
God bless you.
Ja. Yes. Og så til den tekst, at vi skulle stå sammen om vores værdier, og så stå op imod islam, og så værne om vores værdier herhjemme.
Yes. They have to live according to our value, not according to their value. Actually.
De skal leve efter vores værdier, og ikke efter deres, som de medbringer.
Yes. I wrote a book, Islam Doesn't Belong to Germany, and I explained 12 points.
Han har lavet en bog, der hedder Islam hører ikke til Tyskland, og der forklarer han 12 punkter.
Yes. And these 12 points are strict points. If they don't follow, they can go home where they are belong to actually. They don't need to stay here actually.
Ja. Og de der 12 punkter, ganske kort, det er, hvis de ikke kan finde ud af at indordne sig under vores regler, så tag hjem.
That's it. If they make a crime against our democracy, they don't need to go to jail. They should go their home actually.
Hvis de laver en forbrydelse mod vores demokrati, så skal de ikke i fængsel, de skal hjem.
Yes.
Hør!
That's a fair. That's a fair. Yes. And there should not be no more mosque in Europe actually. Enough is enough. They have more than enough mosque actually.
Nok er nok. De har mere end måske nok.
No Muslim in Europe.
Yes. And if I say, my one point is, go and check it out, mosque, if they are teaching, poison teaching to their children against our democracy, close the mosque same day actually.
Han siger, myndigheden bør gå ind og tjekke de her moskéer, og hvis de så har nogen som helst form for hadtale imod vores demokratier, så skal den moské lukkes.
Right. Yes. There don't need to be discussion actually. Close this mosque because this mosque mostly producing, they are training camp, they are producing terrorists. Yes. This is not a place for prayer.
No. Moskéerne, det er træningslejre for terrorister. Og det har vi jo haft flere beviser på det her.
Yes. And if Muslim, like in Germany, we want to bring our Islam politics. No, they have no space in our politics because Islam doesn't adjust in our democracy.
Og det er, han siger, hvis de vil gå ind i politik, så skal de bare have at vide, at de har ingen plads her. Fordi at de går slet ikke ind for politik i islam.
Yes. They should understand our constitution is higher than their holy Quran actually.
At vores forfatninger, de står højere end den hellige Koran.
Yes. They should respect, they keep their Quran where they belong to actually.
Ja, det skal de respektere. Deres Koran, den kan beholdes der, hvor den kom fra.
Yes.
Nej, men det er jo det, vi skal sørge for, det gør.
Det kan vi jo ikke, så længe vi gerne
Yes.
Og det er derfor, det er så rart at høre det fra en eksklusiv.
Yes.
Her hører I fra en, der har været. Det er det her, det er så godt, at vi har dem til at tale i dag.
There is no hope. Islam is a fanatic ideology which takes your culture, your tradition, your value, and now they're actually making only their minority, they're making trouble. What will be when they are majority actually?
Han siger, at de er simpelthen ude på at fjerne alle vores værdier. Og sådan er det nu, hvor de bare er en minoritet. Hvordan bliver det så ikke, når det bliver mange? Det er det, der bliver farligt. Det er det, der bliver farligt.
Yes.
Det er allerede farligt nu.
Yes. Yes. I get in Germany every day 200 call. You are great hero. Yes.
Han får mange opkald derhjemme. Han siger 200, hvor de siger, at du er en stor helt.
Yes. I don't need. You should come out and help me actually.
Ja. Han har ikke brug for at blive kaldt en helt. Han vil hellere have, at de kommer og hjælper ham.
Yeah.
Og var sammen med ham.
Yeah, you're sitting in home and telling me, oh great, you are doing great work actually. Yeah.
Wake up.
Yeah. They have to wake up. They have to come out. They have to give us help. Same problem in here Denmark actually. Yes. People know how dangerous is ideology, but they keep quiet.
Because they're so creamy and fag, it's the most dangerous people.
Yes. Now, there's another point what we can change something. I believe we need a changing in our politics.
Han mener, at vi skal simpelthen få lavet op på vores politik her i Europa.